Hey you guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. Just want to go over a quick video on my Snapdragons. So you can see they're starting to really bloom. I love how pretty these blooms look. You can see she's stalking up, she's getting really lanky. So at this point what I like to do is really just give her a lot of food. They're going to need tons of food at this point. So I'm feeding once a week with my Miracle Grow all-purpose nutrients for flowering plants and veggies. Once a week at full strength, that full tablespoon. And they're doing really good. They're really appreciating it. So I like to stock them up at this point because you can see how lanky they get. And then I haven't watered my garden yet because before I water, I really like to mess with my foliage first. You don't want to go ahead and water the garden and then go and mess with your plants, because then you're going to be spreading a lot of diseases a lot faster that way. And you can see how she's stalking up now instead of falling over like that little guy is down here. So I'm going to have to get my little sticks in, get my little Jiffy ties, my pipe cleaners, and just go ahead. These are going to get a lot heavier on the top because that bloom is going to start on the top first. Now guess where these are coming from? These branches, they look like they are growing from over here. Well, guess what? They are coming from all the way over here. This is where this branch ends. This is the same branch right here. So we know that this is where we have to feed. You always want to feed at the base of your plant and then all around it. So since I did a whole Snapdragon area over here, we're just going to go around and then see what we need to do. And at this point, when I am stalking my plants up especially, I like to take some foliage off. Some plants that have blooms on them already, which you can see, these do not. They haven't really bloomed yet. So instead of them getting really lanky, like these are over here, you can see that bloom starting on this one right here. The aphids love this type of Snapdragon, by the way. I don't know what kind it is. It's just in a variety pack. So see how long they get? They usually get long, these Snapdragons, but before they bloom, to stop that lankiness, what I like to do is cut them back, like you can see I did to these. So see how small that side is compared to that one big lanky branch? And that's going to help it just stay nice, compact, small, and not get so big on you. And you want to cut the ones without the flower. So we'll cut this one, and this is called topping. We talked about defoliation, just pruning up your plants, taking off unnecessary foliage, but this is actually topping a plant. When you hear top your plants, you can definitely see that you're topping your plant. You know, you're taking that entire top off your plant. So that is the difference with those terms, and that in turn is going to make all this new healthy foliage come about and grow. And you can see just how bad the aphids love this plant. Well, guess what? The aphids don't like my other Snapdragon, which is over here. I'll kind of take you down there. Right here, you guys, you can see how big she's getting. Check out them pepper plants doing really well. Remember, we trimmed up that foliage, and this is the importance of taking off of, you know, unnecessary foliage. Look at all them blooms and peppers we're getting, you guys. Look how healthy they're getting because we're trimming, because we're taking off unhealthy foliage. We're feeding with a nutrient spray in a spray bottle because I really like to do that at this point, and you can see why. We got beautiful peppers growing. They're really getting big, and they're happy. So taking off unnecessary foliage is really important. Now this, I think I topped this in the very beginning because I can see two tops right here. So I topped this, and there's like two plants in here. So there's one plant, actually, look, that's the one top and that's the other top because I topped it. I cut that top off. So it pushed out these beautiful branches on the side. Well, look how small and bushy it is. Can you see how bushy this plant is compared to those other Snapdragons? These are not even big, and guess what? This type of Snapdragon, I don't know what variety it is because it's in the same pack. I'll have to find out for you guys, but these are aphid and bug resistant. Do you see that there is no aphid damage on this foliage right here? Well, guess what? We have another plant in the back here, which I'm going to be putting somewhere else because this plant that's beautiful and aphid resistant is pushing into that one. And look, see that type of Snapdragon mix? The bugs love it, the aphids love it, the caterpillars are starting to get in here. And look, so I don't want that getting on my other Snapdragons. And the reason why I interplant like this, that's a pepper plant right there. But the reason why I interplant like this, you guys, is because it really helps to deter the pests away from your peppers, which we planted new babies. We got one here too, one here too. And it really helps to keep the bugs away from your other foliage. So just a little tip for you. I'm going to get in here and just prune unnecessary foliage. So like on this, I would take these little guys, because in each armpit branch, as you can see, in each armpit, we're getting this growth right here. So taking that leaf is going to really encourage that growth to get big. We don't need it. It's just covering it up and making art out of it. When you see it suffice enough and it looks really good, you know, after a while, you're going to be able to tell what to prune and what not to prune. If you guys need any help on anything specifically on pruning, cutting, what I need to show you, just let me know. I'm here and I'd love to help you in any way possible. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to do another video here probably tomorrow or the next day on my tomato, because we're going to prune that up. I want to show you what to do at that point that she's starting to get big, produce that fruit. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video and grow some Snapdragons of your own. They're really amazing to have in your garden around your other plants because it encourages a lot of bees to stick around. Till next time, have a great day, and I'll see you in the garden. Bye-bye.